Hey guys, it's Genevieve. Welcome to or back to my channel. So today we're adding to the Contortion Basics series, and today we're going to be talking about handstands. If you don't already know, my Contortion Basics series is the series where I cover each one of the standard contortion skills in a individual video. So in case you missed the last ones, you can check them out in the little I will have them linked as well as in the description of this video. So far we have covered chest stands and elbow stands, and today we're going to be covering handstands. Handstands have honestly been one of the harder skills for me to learn, and honestly I am just mentioning this because I might not be doing this absolutely perfect by everyone's standards, but I honestly have come such a long way, if I do say so myself. I used to not be able to kick up at all. I actually used to be quite scared of doing handstands when I first started contortion, and since then obviously I have come a long way. But anyway, I also just wanted to mention that because since this is a harder skill to learn, go easy on yourself. You are probably not going to be able to get it in one day unless you are like already pretty close to getting your handstand, but I promise if you just keep at it, you're gonna get it eventually. If I can do it, you can definitely do it. So with that said, as always, know your body, know your limits, be safe, and have someone spot you if you can. And also make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, because that would seriously mean so much to me. It really does support my channel, and I would also just be extremely grateful if you did. So yeah, with that all out of the way, let's get into the handstand tutorial.
Okay, so step one is ab activation. Seriously, do not skip this because having a strong core is vital if you want to have good balances, and especially before working on handstands, you have to activate your core. So this routine that I'm doing right now is 10 regular crunches, 10 crunches with my legs at 90 degrees, 10 straight leg crunches, 10 bicycles, and it ends with a 45-second plank. It's super easy and super fast, but it seriously does everything that it needs to. As I said, this is not like a full ab workout. This is literally just to activate your core so that when you're doing your hand balances, you feel engaged. And the main reason why we're doing this is because when you're in a handstand, your core is what will keep you in the correct form, as well as prevent you from falling out of your handstand. Also, the reason why I am specifically including a plank as a part of this little ab activation warm-up is because doing a plank is actually very similar to doing a handstand. Obviously, the arm position is different, but as far as the position of the rest of your body, it's very, very similar. Everything in your handstand should be engaged just like it is in a plank, so I highly recommend doing planks as well if you want to have a better handstand. They are so beneficial, it's insane. Okay, so now that our core is activated, we can move into the wrist warm-up. So as you can see here, I am just flexing my hands up and down to warm up my wrists. Okay, so now to further warm up our wrists and fingers, you're going to do 30 of these things where you're basically just flexing and contracting your fingers. I don't really know what to call these. And then now I'm going to do that same thing but double time. And the reason why we're doing this is because it is going to protect your wrists from getting injured as you are doing your handstand. So definitely super important. Now we are going to stretch out our wrists. So you just flex your palms out to the front and place them down in front of you. And now you're going to flip your hands the other way and stretch out the other side. Okay, so I swear this is the last part of the warm-up. All of these things are super important, which is why I wanted to include them. But anyway, we're just going to stretch out our shoulders by placing our hands behind us and then scooting our butt forward so that we can get a nice shoulder stretch. Next, we're gonna do a 90-degree position, which starts by stretching your legs out in front of you to figure out how far away from the wall your hands need to be. So then you're gonna step up onto the wall and extend your legs so that you're in that 90-degree position. And when you're in this, you really wanna focus on having straight arms, a flat back, and that you're lifting up out of your shoulders. This is similar to how you would in a plank. And once you start getting more comfortable with the 90-degree position with both legs at the wall, you can start testing your balance by slowly lifting one leg at a time and transferring your weight into your hands as opposed to against the wall. So sometimes I will also start lifting my other foot off the wall, getting even more into that handstand. You can also practice kicking up to a wall if you are scared that you're going to fall out of your handstand. This is definitely great for helping you build some confidence upside down, so feel free to practice this as well. So you may have noticed that I am doing this weird hand position, and this is what we call spider fingers, and doing this while you're in your handstand is what is going to help you stay balanced. If your weight is too far forward, then you can push it back with your fingers to help you recenter. I'd say ideally the weight is more or less going to be in your fingers, but you don't want it to be so much in your fingers that you're going to fall into a bridge. So that is where spider fingers comes in, because it's really going to help you stay in the right balance. So moving away from the wall now, this is where practice will really make progress. So practice kicking into either a split or a double stag handstand while applying all of the techniques that I just covered. So again, just like the 90-degree position, you need to be focusing on lifting up out of your shoulders, aka not sinking, having straight arms, and using that spider finger position that we just talked about to find your balance. You are really just gonna have to keep practicing over and over and over again until you find that sweet spot where you can just kick up and hold it.
So there you have it. That is the best advice I can give you for learning a handstand. As I said, this is going to take a lot of practice to master it. I have not mastered it yet, as you can tell by the little wobbles here and there. If there's any other skills that you would like me to cover in a future contortion basics video, definitely make sure to comment them down below, and I will try to get to it as soon as I can. I'm so out of breath right now. So I hope you liked the video. I hope you found it helpful. Definitely make sure to give it a thumbs up if you did, and also make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, because it really does support my channel and it means so much to me. Here's my Instagram if you would like to see more content from me, and until next time, I will talk to you in my next video. Bye!